Today we are doing some basic household chores, some extra chores, and packing for our big move. So hang out with me as we get some stuff accomplished. So welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Amanda. I'm a 31-year-old stay-at-home mom in Florida. This is my son William. He's about 12 weeks old here, and I also have a daughter, Maggie, who just turned 3. As you can see, Maggie is in her very silly phase right now, and she's just really embracing toddlerhood. And I definitely told her when she turned 3 that she was turning into a three-nager, and she is living up to that. It's been quite the wild ride since she turned 3, and also just since William was born, as she's adjusting to life, no longer being the center of attention. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I always have to make my bed. Even if I make my bed at noon, I always make my bed because it just makes the room feel more put together and makes me feel more put together as a person. Plus, sometimes it's nice just to be able to put the baby down and change his diaper, or throw down a clean load of laundry to fold it on a blank slate. So I always like to make the bed, and it definitely is a good start to the day. And speaking of laundry, that's exactly what I did next, which was to fold a load of laundry. I feel like our laundry quadrupled when William was born, even though he's just one little person. The amount of burp cloths we go through and just changes of clothes for both him and for Maggie. And plus, we've been spending a lot of time outside this year. So I feel like we've been having a lot more change of clothes just for getting wet outside or muddy, things like that. And even for myself too, if the baby spits up on me, I have to change. So we've been going through so much more laundry, it feels like. So I pretty much do a load of laundry a day. I feel like my method for folding laundry changes all the time, but lately I've been doing piles unfolded. So I'll first sort everything into piles, like toss it onto the bed in different categories, and then I'll go through and fold each little pile. I don't know, anything to kind of change it up and make it better. I don't mind folding laundry, but laundry as a whole is definitely one of my lesser favorite chores. And be honest with me, do you fold fitted sheets? Because I try and then I give up and I wad it into a ball and I just put it in the closet like that because ain't nobody got time for folding fitted sheets. So after that load of laundry, I moved into the kitchen, which wasn't terrible. It was just a little bit cluttered. We needed to unload the dishwasher. I recently finished a book called Hunt, Gather, Parent, and it was such a good book. I really recommend it to anybody with kids, and it would also make a great baby shower gift. But in the book, it talked about how if kids are kind of starting to act up or seek your attention or they seem bored, to give them a job to do. And that's something I've been trying to do with Maggie, is include her more in real chores, not fake busy work, but actual chores that are meaningful, that is actually contributing to the housework that she knows is not fake. Because kids can see right through that and they want to actually contribute to the work of the house. So what I mean by that is doing chores that she can actually do, such as putting away her own cups and bowls and plates. And this is her little cabinet with her dishes that are at her level. And then also she likes to take the laundry out of the dryer and put it into a basket. She likes to put the laundry soap into the washing machine and press the button. Even getting her own drinks and food. That's the kind of thing that I really like to include her in, so that she feels useful and she kind of like acts up less that way. Dishes are one of the chores that I don't mind doing at all, and I would like to know what your guys' must-have kitchen essentials are. For me, I gotta have a scrub mommy. Scrub mommy is my girl. That's the only sponge I'll use. I mean, we do have some other sponges, and we have like the cactus bottle cleaners and stuff like that, but I love the scrub mommy because it has a soft side and a more abrasive side, I guess you could say. And then I have to have Blue Dawn soap. Those are my two must-haves for doing the dishes. I cannot have generic soap. It has to be Blue Dawn. And then I also always have a little container of lemon-scented sanitizer wipes because I'm not a big washcloth person. So I wipe the counters down with sanitizer wipes from Aldi or Target, whatever off-brand, but it's always just lemon-scented. And I'm not a big paper towel girl either. I like to use a reusable dish towel to dry my hands, but I do like my sanitizer wipes, even though they're probably not the best for the environment. That is what I use to clean all the surfaces. So if you didn't know, we are moving, and this is the current progress of packing up the boxes. So on this day, I wanted to tackle moving into Maggie's room, and I've been putting this off because I immediately just got overwhelmed when I opened up her closet and just saw all the little things I have to box up, which it was totally fine in the end. We had no problems boxing everything up, but I needed to sort through all of her plushies and all of her little small toys. And if you have little kids, you know it is so hard to go through their stuff because they want to keep everything. And I even have some stuff set aside right now that she found, and she started getting it out of the bag, the donation bag. So it's just really challenging because once they have it in their possession, they don't really want to give it up, which I totally understand. But as a parent, I have to sort through the stuff. And I'm a minimalist, as you guys probably can tell, just if you've been watching my videos. I don't like to have a lot of things. I don't think it's beneficial for kids to have a lot of things. They can't play with it all anyway. She has her favorites, and even if it's not her favorite, she claims it is, and she doesn't want me to give it away. So I'd rather just not have it in the first place, if that makes sense. So that's kind of a struggle, but I didn't really give away very much. I just decided to pack it all, and we'll kind of go through it in the future. Something I really want to do in the new house is to put a tension rod across the closet in the kids' rooms that's low down so that they can pick out their own clothes. Because right now Maggie's clothes are so high up, so I have to pick her up to pick things out, and they all are sorted by season, I guess. So in Florida, it's always hot and cold in the winter, like right now. So you never know what you need that day. So we do have warm clothes out and cold clothes. But anyway, I'd love to have a wardrobe set up where she could pick out her own clothes for the day. I think that would be really cool, and also aid in her making her own decisions. I think so much of packing is just playing Tetris, trying to get things to fit and packing the most efficiently that you can. I know it's a little bit early to pack up all of Maggie's toys and books, but this was the most daunting task. I started with books, so all the books in our house are packed up. So we're reading library books right now only. But I just wanted to get all this stuff done because I gotta wait till the last minute to pack the kitchen and our clothing and our toiletries and all that. So this felt like something I could do that was tangible and that made a difference. And we'll be able to pack the whole house very soon. And we are hiring movers this time because we are just too old to be bribing our friends with pizza to move furniture. And actually, our house is going to be a 2-story house, which is not that common in Florida. So we absolutely are hiring professionals to carry our furniture upstairs. So that's something we'll be doing. And I don't know if we're going to move all the boxes ourselves, but we're definitely hiring someone to move the furniture. So after Maggie's room, I moved into the playroom. And of course, I had to do a quick tidy up before I could actually start packing. And actually, I decided to leave out all of her kitchen stuff too. So she has all of her kitchen stuff out she can play with, and then I left out all of her plastic animals, her magnet tiles, her wooden rainbow pieces, and some other plushies and stuff like that. So she has a lot out still to play with. So I don't really feel too bad about that. And I wanted to make room in one of the plastic bins so that I could put her clothes in there that don't fit right now, as well as some blankets. And then I put the toys that were in the plastic bin into a cardboard box instead. But even as I was trying to pack up all of these things, Maggie was trying to get them out to play with them. Even the blankets she wanted to take out, even though she has blankets on her bed and blankets in the living room. She thought that she wanted to play with these blankets instead. So it's definitely 2 steps forward, 3 steps back kind of thing when you're packing with little kids. Well, thankfully I only have 1 toddler right now, but I can only imagine having multiples that don't want you to do anything with their stuff. So she was trying to help me also, but I know she wanted to play with her stuff. So I totally understand, but it's definitely not easy trying to pack away your little 3-year-old's things. So in between cleaning and packing, of course, we have to spend some quality time with the family. It's crazy how much we get done in a day as parents or as mothers, stay-at-home moms especially. You get all these chores and things done, and you spend quality time with your family, and you're raising your children, and you're doing all the million small tasks that they need you to do for them. And at the end of the day, sometimes you feel like you didn't get anything done, but think about all the hundreds of little things you did throughout the day to keep these tiny humans alive, to nurture them, to take care of your home. It's hard to remind myself of this, but we really have to keep things in perspective. So at this point in the day, I absolutely needed a pick-me-up, so it was the perfect time to open this package that Javi sent me, and I'd like to thank Javi for partnering with me on today's video. They actually sent me this instant latte, which is a new product, something I've never tried before, and it's actually a limited release, so I was excited to try it out for them. This is actually dairy free, so it's made with almond milk, and it has ground coffee in it as well. So all you have to do is add hot water or cold water, and you can make an instant latte, and it is slightly sweetened and very creamy. I was pleasantly surprised at how creamy it was, and when I added the hot water, it kind of developed a little foam on top, so I thought that was really nice. What I appreciate about this is that it's made with very few ingredients. It only has almond milk, 100% Arabica instant coffee, a little bit of cane sugar, and vanilla. So it's only 3 grams of sugar per serving, but over 100 milligrams of caffeine. So it is comparable to a cup of coffee, and honestly, it tasted really good. I feel like if you added a little bit of syrup to it to customize it, it would be even better, but I liked it just how it was. So I do have a discount code for you guys. You can get 25% off of your order with my code, and I'll have all the information in the description box or in a comment pinned below. But again, I just want to thank Javi for partnering with me on today's video and for inviting me to try their products. I really appreciate it, as I am a big coffee lover. For the final task of the day, I wanted to tackle my bathroom, and I don't know who let me get white grout in this shower, but it was the biggest mistake. It is so hard to keep this white grout clean, and I feel like I just scrubbed the shower right before our open house, which wasn't long ago, but it's already getting all of this discoloration and stuff, so we had to go to town with the bleach and really put in some elbow grease to try to get the grout clean as usual. And honestly, it didn't even come as clean as I wanted, but it was late at night and I was ready to go to bed and take a shower. So I just did my best, and we'll just hit it again before we move out. While the bleach was doing its thing, I decided to also clean my sink, because I feel like you can't just do one thing in the bathroom. You gotta clean the whole bathroom. So I moved all of my stuff out of the way and wiped down my countertops, bleached out my sink, and tried to scrub my faucet. I don't know if it's to do with a water softener or what. We don't have a water softener, and I feel like our water is so hard on the faucets. This is the faucet that I installed when we did this bathroom remodel last year sometime, or maybe a year and a half ago. I don't remember exactly, but it's already getting all messed up. So I feel bad for the new people moving in, but they're just gonna have to replace it with something that they like and something that's not deteriorating. See, there's my good old lemon scented disinfectant wipes. I use them for all my cleaning. It's just the best. I can't imagine what else you'd use to clean a toilet, because I don't think you should use a towel that you wash. Would you do that? I don't know. What do you guys use to clean your toilets? I think a throwaway wipe is the best in this situation, just from a sanitary standpoint, but I'm curious to know what you guys use to clean your commodes. Alright, realistically, this is the last look you're gonna get of our beautifully remodeled bathroom, because we are moving soon, and our new house is a little bit more generic, I guess you could say. I have loved this remodel that we did in this shower, but we are moving on, and hopefully the new owners can enjoy the stylistic choices that I made. I'm gonna leave you with an ASMR moment of me scrubbing this tile. When I say elbow grease, I mean it. I've seen my friend Flo use this automated, battery-powered, rechargeable spinner cleaner thing that I need to look into from Amazon, but I have not bought that yet. So for now, it's the good old Amanda's arm strength trying to scrub this tile, and it's honestly so difficult and kind of embarrassing how dirty it gets so quickly, especially underneath the lip of this edge here. I didn't even realize how bad it was until I literally got down and looked under there. So yeah, good riddance to this shower. Really embarrassing, but really real life shot of me bending down like a weird little gremlin to try to scrub the shower. These are the things we do to keep our homes clean. So after a full day of work and parenting, Paul made us some delicious drinks, some nice adult beverages, and we enjoyed them while we watched Ted Lasso, hung out, relaxed, and had a good evening. I hope you guys enjoyed today hanging out with me while I did some cleaning and packing. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.